Hello, welcome back to You Better Work. Hope you're good. Hope you're enjoying the intermittent sunshine. If you're new here, my name is Amy. It would be great if you could subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this video and give it a thumbs up so it can reach more people. I am going to do a review today of the Moleskine travel journal. Here it is. Oh, I haven't really organised it. Literally just picked it up out of my bag where I've been carrying it around with me. And yeah, I thought I would do a few more reviews of things because everyone really seemed to like the review I did of my Rocker work bag, which I never remember where it's going to come up, but it'll come up somewhere. So I thought I would review some more stuff, but it's kind of difficult to think what to review that relates to work and study. So yeah, I think they will be quite sporadic, but yeah, I thought I would film this today. We are having, if you watched my, what was the video called? Oh, it was in my chronic illness video that I put up last week. You will have seen that we are having a new floor in the lounge. So we do not have sofas down or anything like that. So we have nowhere to sit apart from, I could sit up here in my office. My partner can sit in his, it's not an office, it's full of toys, Marvel Legends collection, or on the bed. So he is sat in his room and I am sat in my room this afternoon, and I thought I would film a video because I'm trying to post more. Anyway, on with the review. So a bit of background, I went to Canada to support with a MA Masters field trip in Vancouver and Vancouver Island, and then I went on to Haida Gwaii for some of my own research relating to my PhD, and I am still trying to sort out the footage from Canada to put onto the channel. Yeah, the less said about that the better because it's stressing me out. But anyway, everyone said, you know, you need to do a journal, you need to do a travel journal, like this is going to be a really special trip, and I am not the kind of person that journals. I don't keep a diary, I don't do bullet journaling even, I never have. Yeah, it's not my thing. So I was looking around for a journal. There were lots that had like big pictures of like planes or clouds or things that had not live, laugh, love, but like that sort of motivational quote on the front of them about travelling, and I thought that that would be a bit embarrassing to carry around, especially as I was kind of there as a teaching associate. So I was looking for something a little bit more discreet. I was looking for something compact. I was looking for something that had sections that were relevant. So I didn't just want blank pages. I didn't just want lined pages. I wanted something that actually like fulfilled the purpose of a travel journal. And yeah, I was just Googling and I came across the Moleskine one. So this is what it looks like. This is probably some food or something that I've spilt on it along the way. But yeah, this is what it looks like. You've got the little, I don't know if you can see that. It's got a load of rubbish in it, but it says Moleskine on the back. And it's, I don't know what fabric it is. I'm not good on fabrics, but it's like a fabric cover. So it isn't wipeable. I mean, it is wipeable, but you know, it's not like a hard cover. So, you know, it may not work for you in that sense, but I found that it was quite nice, that it was quite tactile. And it must be, let me just check it against something. Yeah, I don't even know. It's sort of somewhere between A6 and A5, I would guess. It could be A6, but I don't think it is. I think it's between the two. So yeah, that's it. It's about the size of my hand. So it really easily fitted into my rucksack and I could just take it with me. I just like put a pencil in, but I also, oh, that didn't work. Ignore that. I also occasionally like put the pencil on the little elastic strap. So I might have to do, I don't know if I'm clever enough to do some inserts. We'll see whether you can see the pages. But essentially, in the front you get, in case of loss, please return to, and a reward. I did not do that. I was a bit worried about putting my information in it in case I did lose it, so I personally didn't fill that out. And then you get a little thing. Oh yeah, so it's the Voyageur Notebook is what it's officially called. And it says, this is it, you've picked your destination and are ready to start mapping out your once-in-a-lifetime journey. This Voyageur Notebook is a rock-solid travelling companion that will hold your hand through turbulent flights, sweltering bus rides and stunning sunsets. Use it to plan, budget and then capture every moment and sensation as you experience it, building a scrapbook journal of keepsakes, photos, sketches and notes. Satisfy your wanderlust, have adventures, connect with people and explore new places. Then fill the pages with until each one becomes a ticket to a unique memory from this incredible journey. There you go. I'd almost cry at that introduction. They seem to like be quite clever with their marketing and how they write things with Moleskine. And then again you get this page, and I really don't know how well this is going to come out, but you get this page of like putting your personal, I have to peek around the side here, look, hello, of personal data, which for the same reason I didn't fill out, because it says like telephone, mobile. And then I thought this was quite helpful. You get a page of all of the emergency numbers in like lots of different countries around the world. So if you need to suddenly refer to that, and I guess you haven't got your phone, well, you need your phone to call someone. It was nice to have, you know, if you can't get internet signal, you can't Google it, sort of thing. And then after that, the dialing codes, so the codes that you have to put in before you dial for each country. And then a time zone thing, so that just shows you like how what time it's going to be, you know, like the Greenwich Mean Time is in the middle and then you go back an hour or forward an hour or whatever, so that's cute. Then you get some blank pages for stamps along the way, which I didn't have any. This is not a stamp, this is just the Moleskine like stamp of authenticity. So yeah, I didn't get any stamps, sad times. I thought they would stamp my passport for Canada, but they haven't, so clearly not. This page is a bit weird. I feel like I'm just going through the pages. Sorry, I will get to like a review, but you know, I found it difficult because they didn't really say what was in it online, so this might be useful. This is like a dotted, can you see that? I really don't know, I can't tell, but it's like a dotted map of the world. And it says that you can join the dots, colour and use stickers to create a map of your unique mind. Bit of a useless page. Then you get a page with a ruler. Yeah. And then you get one blank, do you just get one blank page there? Yeah, they obviously didn't have anything to put opposite that, so they've just put my travel notes and a blank page. But as you'll see in a minute, there's places to put your travel notes, so I'm not sure why there's just a blank page. It's like any diary or journal, you get kind of a few useless pages at the start, which actually I would have liked later on for the journaling part. I haven't filled it by any means, but I only went on a 2-week trip and I've probably only got enough space to do another 2-week trip maybe. So if you're going for like traveling for a while or you want to use it multiple times, depending on how much you write, that might not be great. So I'm just gonna skip through where I've written in it and show a blank one, which I think I might do a photo of this because it'll be easier. But you then get daily planning. So you get kind of, this is what I filled out before I went with my kind of itinerary for what I was going to be doing. You could do it the day ahead because it has a space for the weather forecast. And here you've got kind of a schedule from midnight to 11 p.m. where you can fill in what you're doing at all times, where you'll be staying, how you're getting from place to place, where you plan to eat, and the date and place. And I thought that was quite cute. It was quite nice to fill in before I went and sort of think, oh, I've got a day there where I'm not sure what I'm going to do. My research trip was I left a little more kind of open for when I got there. So that really just had like where I was staying, and one day I was meant to do a boat trip, so I wrote that in. But that was quite blank apart from my flights and things. But the trip that I took with the students was a lot more in-depth, so that kind of had the whole itinerary written out. The only thing I would say about that is because you've got hourly chunks of time, it was a little bit difficult if you wanted to start something at past or something was only half an hour and then you got to go to something else. It didn't really work in terms of writing out the full itinerary. So yeah, just something to bear in mind. It probably would have been better if they hadn't put the times on. This is turning into like less of a review, more feedback for Moleskine if you're watching. So that's that section. You get a good healthy amount of those pages. In fact, I can tell you roughly how many you get. You get from page 2, and it's all kind of colour coded so you can easily see at the side, to 49, so you get 47 pages of that. And then you get some blank pages which have budget overview, so you can put an entry and a cost. So I think this is for planning like the bigger things on your trip and how much they cost, so you can keep track of that. Again, I didn't utilise that. You only get those 2 sides of that, and then I'll put a picture of this up, but you get a daily budget which covers your accommodation, transport, food and drink and miscellaneous. So if you're going for a bit longer and you've got a strict budget to keep to, then this would probably be really useful. Again, I think with a lot of these things it depends how your mind works. Like I kind of am quite, there goes the dog, as always. I kind of am quite bad with numbers, so I just kind of keep a general eye on how much I'm spending like on my banking app. But if you want to break it down a bit more, you've got kind of estimated cost, actual cost, and I know some people that go sort of long-term traveling have a daily budget allowance, so that might be useful. So you get a few of those, and then this is the bit that I use the most. Oh, I should say as well, you get 3 bookmarks, which is really nice, so you can keep track like where the journal bit is, where the budget bit is, where the daily planner is, and that their colours correlate to the colours, can you see, on the side of the book. So you can see how you get a lot less budget planning than you do this is journal and this is daily planner. And then the journal pages are just really open, so you get a blank page and a lined page and a space to write the date. Yep, so that's what it looks like. As it said at the start of the notepad, you could use this a bit more as a scrapbook, so you could stick things into it. I haven't done that yet, but I might still put stuff in the back, you know, as spare pages that I have left. Or you could draw, you know, I'm not a drawer, I'm not an artist, but you could draw some sketches and things which I've seen people do online. I just wrote across both pages, especially because I felt like the pages, there weren't many pages basically, so I just wrote across them both. But I like the kind of flexibility of the fact that you've got that option. And even though I haven't used loads of the book as it was meant to be, probably because of the type of trip I went on, I did like the fact that it was a dedicated travel journal rather than just in a notepad. Maybe that's just me, but yeah, I did like that. And then another bit that I found really, really useful, oh, then it gives you this strange contents page in the back. So you can write on here, like, what page relates to what, where you were or what you wrote about. So that's quite sweet, actually, because if you were going to lots of different pages, you can think, oh, I went to India, and that starts on page 40, and easily flip to that, because your pages, I don't want to show you what I've written, but your pages do start to look the same, so I can see how that would be useful. And then a bit that I really liked about this, which I did use, and you can see here, I have used it, is the packing lists. So they are, you get a few of these at the back. They are perforated. I'm going to tear one out. I hate doing stuff like this, but I'll do one for the video. So you can tear them out. They look like that. And yeah, on either side you can just write, and then they've got this really nice, like, 3-point checklist. So that's what I need, what I have packed. So if you know that you need it but you haven't bought it yet, you just do 1 tick. If you've got it, 2 ticks, and when you've packed it, 3 ticks. And like I say, you can rip those out so you've got them sort of to hand and not have to carry the notepad around if you want to take it to the shops or however you want to use it. And also now, you know, I can rip out that one because I'm not doing that trip and I need different things for different trips. So I really liked that. I just thought that was a nice touch that some of the other journals didn't have. And that's the end of the book. You then get a little pocket at the back. The notebook itself comes with, I think it's a little bit odd, well, it comes with some stickers which I didn't use but are quite nice if you are a bit more of a visual person than me. Some little suitcases here which are really cute, and again, probably because I was quite busy and doing other things, if I was by myself and had more time, I might have sort of taken my time to put some stickers in. And then you get this, how does it even open again? You get this, I am here, and you're meant to take a photo with it and share your journey on hashtag I am here. I did check the hashtag and not many people are using it, so I didn't do anything with this, but I kept it in the back just in case. So you get that as well. So that's kind of an overview of the whole journal. And yeah, I would say, you know, apart from the fact that perhaps it's a little short, you know, I would probably say this would do you for like a month maximum traveling, maybe 6 weeks, something like that. You've got a lot more packing lists and a lot more budget lists probably than that, but the actual kind of like utility of it, you know, the way that it's laid out, the size of it, the look and feel of it, it feels very quality. It feels like something you can keep for a long time. It was nice to write on, you know, the pages are really nicely made. It feels you know, like a little bit of not luxury, what's the word I'm looking for? It feels well designed, and like it's gonna last. Then I don't think you can go wrong with that. I was still pleased with it, even though I didn't use all of the sections. There were ones I looked at online that I probably wouldn't use some of the sections of either. So I think overall I would recommend the notepad slash travel journal if you're looking for something like that. I hope that that's useful to kind of go through and see what's in the journal. And if you are looking for something like this, I think this is a fairly reasonable price for what you get. I can't remember exactly how much it is. If I find out, I'll put it down here, how much I paid for it anyway. And yeah, if you have any other recommendations on doing another couple of trips this year and next year. I would love to hear from you, because this probably will only do me for one other trip. But yeah, I'd love to hear if you've used anything that's been better than this or similar to this. And if you have any questions, then pop them in the comments. If you are planning that sort of once in a lifetime trip, or traveling with work or studying, then good luck. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it goes really well. I am really pleased that I journaled my time, even though, as I say, I'm not into journaling. I'm looking forward to looking back and reading through what I've written about that special time, because I think often when you're traveling, you're doing so much, and even if you take lots of photos like I do, it's still difficult to keep track of what you've done and where you went and all the little things that you thought. I tried to put some of my thoughts into the journal as well. So yeah, whatever way you do it, whether you draw pictures, whether you write, whether you just use it as a scrapbook, I would definitely recommend it. And also, when you're traveling alone, I didn't necessarily, because of the time difference, have anyone to talk to about what was going on and what I'd seen. So I'd finish the day like really, really excited and then have no one to talk to. So writing in this journal was a little way of sort of capturing my excitement and sort of letting it out without being able to talk to someone. So yeah, I would recommend journaling in general if you're traveling. So yeah, let me know if there's anything else that you would like me to review, anything else that you would find useful for work or study, or any other videos that you'd like to see from me. Trying to be responsive as possible, and please do subscribe, especially if you want to see the Canada vlog once I manage to get that up. And yeah, I hope that you have a lovely week, and I'll see you soon. Bye.